Hello everyone, my name is Hannah and today I want to talk about my presentation about who was Anne Frank. It doesn't work. Thank you. Table of contents. First, character map. Second, yellow star. Third, kitty. Fourth, the secret annex. 5, cut. 6, one drink comes in. Next. Character map. This is the main character of this story, the Anne Frank. She wrote down diary about her feeling and life while her whole family was hiding. And this is her grandma, Oma, was someone Anne loved a lot. When Anne was just 4 years old, she once asked for a seat for her grandmother on the bus. And this is her mother, Edith, stayed home to care with Anne and her sister. Being in hiding took its toll on Edith's relationship with Anne. And this is the black cat, can also be a member of the Frank family. When Anne went to hiding in 1942, the black cat had to stay behind with their neighbors. And this is her dad. Otto was a businessman. He took good care of Anne and her sister. This is Anne's sister. She also wrote diary in World War II, but her diary didn't discover. And this is Peter, who Anne's like. And this is Hannah, Anne's best friend. And this is Mr. Pell and Mrs. Pell. And this is Fever. And this is Mape. Yellow Star. In 1941, the Nazis separated Jewish children into the other school. They can't go to the old school again. Jewish children felt like outcasts. At least in the new school, Anne was in a class with her best friend, Hannah. In 1942, Jewish people had to wear yellow star patches in their clothes, and Hitler wanted everyone to know who was Jewish and punish them. In the middle of the patch was the word Jude, means Jews. The Nazis wanted to shame Jewish people. They couldn't go to a public place, and they couldn't go to normal schools. They can't have a car and ride bikes on the road. They can't go outside from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. Kitty. In 1942, on Anne's birthday, one important person was not there, her grandmother, Oma. She is sick and she's dead. Anne invited her friend to a party, and they watched the movie together. Anne received many presents, but there was a special present gift. It's a small notebook. She named it Kitty. The first entry always starts with Dear Kitty, and it's just like Anne Frank. She wrote down everything on there. In July 1942, there was a terrible news. A letter was sent to Morgoth to report to a labor camp in Germany. The Nazis had started rounding up groups of Jews. So, Anne's father and mother decided to move into hiding. At that time, many Jewish people moved into hiding, and their hiding place was a secret room in Otto's company office, and it's called the secret annex. The secret annex. The hideout was very small. At first, Anne and Morgoth lived together, and the other room is for her dad and her mom. A week later, another family moved in, Peter and her mother and father. Peter and Anne have some love bubbles in the annex between Peter and Anne, and they often spend time together. But Peter's parents thought that Anne was a spoiled, and they always argue. And the next person moved in is Mr. Peever, and he lived with Anne, and Margaret moved to live with her mother and dad. And she always argued with Anne because they want to use the table, and he thinks that his work is important than Anne's diary. Cut. The world was drawing to a close. Everyone was hoping for freedom. On the morning of August 4th, 1944, Nazi police stormed the annex. After so long, they were cuffed, and anything was over. After the others were taken away, Miep sneaked into the secret annex and took out the photograph book and also Anne's diary. She hoped to return them to the family after the war. They were all sent to concentration camps, and the girl died from typhus in March 1945. In April, the camp was free, and some people were left alive, but it was too late for Anne and Margot. One dream comes true. Okay. Otto was the only survivor in Anne's family. In 1947, Anne's dream came true. Her diary became a book, and this book was translated to many languages and became a very important book to everyone. In 1960, the Secret Annex became a public museum. There were always many people waiting in line to see a small building. Even now, many people still visit. In conclusion, I want to say, though her life was short, Anne Frank's voice continued to speak to the world with honesty, bravery, and hope. Anne Frank's words remind us that even in the darkest time, hope and courage can still shine through. And this is my presentation. Thank you, everyone. Do you have any questions?
Which is the most important part in Anne's life?
I think that when they moved to Amsterdam, Anne can play with her friend and also learn in a class. She enjoy and feel very happy at that time. So I think that time is most important to Anne.
Why did Anne feel when Oma died?
She felt very sad because she is an important person in her life, and Oma can help her about her problem with her parent or her sister.
Okay, well done, Hannah. Very well prepared presentation. Very good, very detailed.